In the opulent halls of Susa, the story of Esther begins, intertwining destiny with the fates of an entire people. Under the rule of King Xerxes, a grand feast ends in the deposition of Queen Vashti, whose refusal to appear at the king's banquet marks her downfall and sets the stage for an unexpected rise to power of an orphaned Jewish girl named Esther. Under the guardianship of her cousin Mordecai, Esther was more than a beauty. She was a reservoir of wisdom and grace. When Xerxes, swayed by counsel and the need to find a new queen, decreed that the kingdom's maidens be brought before him, Esther was taken to the palace. Her charm and intelligence quickly won the favor of Haggai, the king's eunuch, propelling her into a position none could have foreseen. Queen of Persia, a secret Jew in the heart of a sprawling empire. As Esther adapted to her royal duties, Mordecai uncovered a conspiracy against the king, a plot by two royal guards to assassinate Xerxes. This information, passed through Esther, saved the king and was recorded in the annals of the empire, a seemingly minor detail that would later seal the fate of many. Yet, as Mordecai's stature grew, so did the animosity of Haman, a high-ranking advisor to the king. Haman, incensed by Mordecai's refusal to bow in his presence, devised a sinister plan, not only to kill Mordecai, but to annihilate all Jews in the empire. Casting lots to choose the date, Haman secured the king's decree under false pretenses, setting the stage for a catastrophic genocide. The news of the decree shattered the relative peace of Susa's Jewish community. Mordecai, clad in sackcloth and ashes, implored Esther to intervene, despite the risk to her life. Entering the king's presence unsummoned could mean death, but Esther, embracing her destiny, declared a fast among her people and prepared to approach Xerxes. Her bold request to the king was simple yet fraught with danger: a banquet with Haman, where she would unveil her plea. At the banquet, as tensions swirled like the wine in their cups, Esther revealed her Jewish identity and Haman's plot to the king. Xerxes, enraged by the betrayal and manipulation, ordered Haman impaled on the very gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. In a dramatic reversal, Mordecai was elevated to Haman's former position, gaining the authority to draft a new decree that allowed the Jews to defend themselves against their enemies. The subsequent triumph was resounding. Across the provinces, Jews defended their lives, striking down foes with the king's blessing. The celebration of their survival gave birth to Purim, a festival commemorating the reversal of fate made possible by a queen's courage and a cousin's wisdom. As the story concludes, Esther and Mordecai's influence in the empire reaches its zenith. The Jewish girl who ascended to the throne under the shadow of anonymity became a beacon of hope and justice, her actions echoing through generations. Mordecai's greatness was not only in his rise to power, but in his enduring legacy of leadership and devotion to his people. In the Persian history, embroidered with the threads of intrigue and courage, the story of Esther remains a timeless testament to the power of faith and the indomitable spirit of those who act in the face of insurmountable odds. The story, rich with the themes of salvation and redemption, continues to inspire, a saga not just of a queen who saved her people, but of an ordinary woman who embraced her extraordinary destiny.